the week of Proper 23. It truly is a joy and a privilege to be with you today, and I look forward to spending this week with you as we reflect on the theme for this week, which is the way, the truth, the life. I am. I'm sure this is a familiar passage, and you may be accustomed to hearing it as I am the way, the truth, and the life. But I want us to take it this way for this week: the way, the truth, the life. I am. And so, as we go through this, then we take our time and hold that theme in your hearts so that we can know where we're going with this theme this week. As I said, it's Monday, and I welcome you to our devotions. If we can make ourselves comfortable at this time as we prepare ourselves for our meditation period. It's good, Lord, to be here. It's good, Lord. Become aware of where you are. Become aware of your surroundings. Become aware of the chair you're sitting in or the bed you're lying in. Be aware of that which is holding you up. Be aware of the points where you touch that object. And just feel that spot or those spots where you make connection. Just be aware, just bring your attention to those spaces. And feel yourself being supported, upheld. We don't often think of this when we sit in the chair. We just sit in the chair or we just lie in the bed, but we don't think of ourselves as being upheld or supported. There's so much in our lives that we are unconscious of, simply because it's such an everyday occurrence. I just want you to be mindful at this point in time. To feel yourself. Feel yourself in connection with everything else. Feel the ways in which you're supported in your journey. When you walk, the earth supports you. When you sleep, your bed supports you. And then there are others who offer us support. Sometimes you're buttressed on every side by someone or something. Even the tasks that we do for which we're paid supports us. And sometimes voluntary tasks for which there's no real payment, but in some way we derive some measure of support and strength from doing those tasks. Just allow yourself to be aware of all the places that you are supported in this life. And recognize that without that support, you would fall. And you would keep falling. be here in this space, in this moment, with all your supporting aspects, with everything that contributes. And allow yourself to go into your heart. And at this moment, create a sense of gratitude. Gratitude for all the support that you're receiving in every way, at every moment. Just breathe deeply into this moment. And allow it. Allow yourself to be here fully. As we prepare ourselves for our morning reading. I am the I am. I am. We hear these words this day and we allow them to resonate within our being. These words uttered by the Master acknowledge the divine presence. We each share in this I am presence. With each day may we seek to discard more and more of what obscures this awareness in us, that we may become one with the Father, one with the Son, and one with the Spirit. Amen. Our reading this morning comes from the Gospel according to Matthew, the 10th chapter, reading verses 5 to 15. Matthew 10, 5 to 15. These 12 Jesus sent out with the following instructions. Go nowhere among the Gentiles and enter no tongue of the Samaritans, but go rather to the lost sheep of the house of Israel. As you go, proclaim the good news. The kingdom of heaven has come near. Cure the sick, raise the dead, cleanse the lepers, cast out demons. You received without payment, give without payment. Take no gold or silver or copper in your belts, no bag for your journey, or 2 tunics, or sandals, or a staff, for the laborer deserve their food. Here ends the reading. This morning I want to share with you a special song that I heard in South Africa at the College of Transfiguration. And I invite you to listen to it with me today. Words from our brothers and sisters, the College of Transfiguration in Grahamstown, South Africa, sharing with us in this morning devotion. This devotion this morning brings to mind the words of Jesus, where Jesus is sending out his disciples and he is encouraging them to go without the trappings, go without the baggage, to simply go, to go and trust the one that has called them to go without worrying about what they're going to wear, what they're going to buy food with, just to go and to be there and to do the work, to cure the sick, to raise the dead, to cleanse the lepers, to cast out demons. This is the work. This is the work of the gospel followers. The way, the truth, the life. The way, the truth, the life. When we pull all those things together, we get the I am. We get the I am presence. The I am presence is there in the way, the pathway, the way we journey. It's the truth that we carry, that we embody. And it's a life that is generated from that. It was in this I am presence that Jesus invited his disciples to be present to. Because in that presence, everything is available. Everything is there for you. There is nothing that you need. There's nothing that you are short of. Everything is there for you. And Jesus wanted his disciples to understand this, that they are cared for in that space. And the reason they're cared for in that space is because in that moment they are connecting to the all that is, the I am. It's only when we are in those spaces that we can see the fruit of the Spirit, that we can see the fruit of this journey of ours as human beings, not just as Christians, not just as Muslims or Buddhists, but just as human beings. When the human person becomes aware of this connection with the divine, when the human person releases all that hinders, all that restricts, and recognizes that they are a part of something greater. They are part of a way, a truth, a life. They are a complete entity in something that is greater than them. Like a microcosm, a small aspect of something greater. But yet, as small as this aspect is, it contains all that is in the larger scheme. Today, as you begin a new week, I want to invite you to approach this week from a place of growing awareness of the divine presence that is you. And in everything you go to do, remember who it is that is doing it. Whenever you use the phrase, I am tired, or I am hungry, I am late, I am early, as soon as you use those two words, just put an alarm in there that allow you to remember the I am. And realize that whenever you use that term, you are reminding yourself of who you are. I am. I am. Whenever we say this, it should bring to mind the greater I am, the total, the complete, the all that is. And if we can do that, and if this can serve this purpose for us, then there is a great chance, there is a great likelihood that by doing that, we might very well find that the way we journey through this world begins to change. And we may also recognize that we will begin to see that we have a greater impact on our world than we think. The disciples discovered it. Because when Jesus sent them out, he sent them out in that consciousness, in that awareness of the I am presence. And that's why he could say to them, cure the sick, raise the dead. Because in that space, that is possible. Friends, we're not orphans. We're not second-class citizens. We're not people here who are called to talk about what others have done. We are here. This is our time. We are the apostles. We are the ones sent. We are the ones invited at this point in time to come into that place of awareness in order that we may cure the sick and raise the dead. Don't doubt it. Be it. Let it take precedence in your life. Let it take place in your life. Let it be something that is meaningful in your life. Because it is so. It is so because God has called us to be that way. And I pray and I hope that we can allow that to happen in our lives at this time. God is with us. God is here. God and God alone continues to call us into being.